So, do you live in Hamden?
Yep.
So how would you? So, you decided to stay in Maine.
Yep.
I know Maine's really good at exporting their youth.
Oh.
But why'd you choose Maine to like raise your family and just never considered leaving, or?
I mean, I've always been a homebody. Like even like when I was looking where to go to college, like I'm from Presque Isle.
You are from Presque Isle.
And
then
so
you went to
that
Maine,
was
right?
so that was about my comfort level.
Right.
When I decided I was going to go to teaching, I did apply all over the state. Was offered some jobs in southern Maine, but I just felt, and I have a lot of family in southern Maine, but I just felt like it was too far from my parents. So this was good. This was good
Right.
enough for me.
Right. I mean, pandemic, if you're considering that, I mean, I was so happy. I was like, thankfully, I live in the state I live in. 'Cause
Right.
so many other
Right.
just craziness. Even though news is kind of sensationalized to show you
Yeah.
the negative stuff,
Right.
But I think Maine was I was happy to be where I was.
Right.
And there's so many. I'm such an outdoorsy kind of person. Like I want to be on trails. I want to be in the
Yeah.
woods. I want to go to the beach. I want to climb a mountain.
Right.
So Maine's definitely we lived in Massachusetts for D. So D's from Massachusetts. We lived like literally two or three houses from our house was the Rhode Island border. So we were
Oh
southern.
yeah.
But there's definitely we come up here to see my parents and stuff, and Dee would call it Happy Land. She's like, at Dunkin' Donuts, they say please and thank you.
Oh.
She'd never experienced that in her life.
Yeah.
I'm like, I guess I hadn't noticed. And there's definitely there's a difference. Actually, I heard a study that proportionally you can tell by looking at a person's walk, their gait, how fast their steps are, is proportional to how populated of an area they are. So the faster, so like Boston walks faster,
Yeah.
and New York might be in LA.
Yeah.
The bigger the city, and this, you can kind of tell by.
Right. Interesting.
But that stress that's on you. I love this area. So this on my other podcast, I've been thinking ahead on what I'm gonna say next, and this time I'm like, I'm gonna try to stay in the conversation.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna think ahead, but it might lead to some awkward silences. So, I want to ask you about nutrition.